You now know how to create a dynamic PowerPoint and how to set up your home studio. So let's bring it all together. Let's see how to record yourself and your slide deck and produce a smooth flowing video.
In this lesson, we'll show you how to use a video recording and editing software called Panopto. Step by step. Panopto is built into Canvas Courseworks and other leading learning management systems.
Let's get to it.
So the first step is to navigate to the page of where the video is going to go. So you're going to open up the Canvas Courseworks class page where you're going to put this. And go to the page specifically where you want the video to embed. Then you open up the edit function to start the process. The next step is to launch the Panopto browser recorder. This is our main tool here. And to do this, you want to click the plugin icon and go ahead and open that Panopto recorder. Then once that's open, you want to choose the browser recorder. That's what we're going to use to record your presentation. So once this is open, it's going to bring up a screen that looks like this. And you want to choose the Smart Camera one-person option. You can also choose the blur option. As we had mentioned before, this can help to give you more distinction as a presenter and blur the background behind you.
Now step 4, open the PowerPoint in slideshow mode. And then you're going to choose open in individual window, add your source in Panopto, and then finally use the foot clicker to advance the slides.
So now when it comes to recording your video, you're gonna want to record the whole thing in one sequence, and you'll edit out the extra parts after the fact. So the first thing you want to do is record the title slide. So first select title slide only. The next thing that the audience is going to see is just you, the presenter. So then you want to select the video only option, which will just record you as the presenter. And then finally, for the actual presentation that you're going to be doing, once you get into your PowerPoint, you want to select video plus PowerPoint. Don't worry about the dead space in between each of these changes that you're making. That'll be edited out later. You just want to record this all in one file. So once you've gone through your whole presentation, it's great, you have a few hiccups, it's time to edit your video. So you open up the editor in Panopto, and you'll want to use the markers to show where to cut out mistakes or the points where you're transitioning between the title slide and the view of just you as a presenter. You'll do all this in the edit function. You'll just take out those pieces. And then, of course, don't forget to save your work once you've gotten the video to where you want.
Now you're going to insert it into Canvas and the Courseworks page by clicking on Insert, and then the video is going to be now in your course.
So this is a very quick overview of how to use Panopto. If some of this seemed like a lot to absorb, we're going to show you a video step by step of how to do this process. But this is meant to give you a brief sense of how Panopto can be used to really bring your class presentation to life.
Now we'd like to show you these same steps in real time as our instructor Eduarda records an intro video for her course. Eduarda begins by turning on her camera, mic, and ring light, and then opens up her class website, navigating to the page where she plans to insert the video she'll record. Once on the Canvas web page, Eduarda clicks on the Edit Page button, then selects the plugin item, then chooses Panopto, and then Record, and then the browser recorder. This then opens up this recording window. Eduarda then confirms that the light on her face is good and that she's centered in the frame, and that she's chosen the right microphone.
Test, test. 1, 2, 3.
As she's placed the laptop and camera on top of the box that came in the kit, the angle is good, and with the ring light, there's more light on her face than on the background. Eduarda chooses the Smart Cam button and also the blur option, which makes the background behind her out of focus. With that all set, Eduarda then begins her recording by turning off the camera and choosing her PowerPoint only. She then records only the title card. she knows that when she edits the final video, she can cut out the dead space between each part. After recording a video of just the lecture's title card, Eduarda turns off the PowerPoint and turns on only the camera and records herself full screen to record an intro to the class lecture.
Welcome to week 3 of Public Policy Lab. This week, we're going to learn how public-private partnerships are structured and international examples. So let's get started.
Once Eduarda has recorded her full screen intro, Eduarda opens up both the camera and the PowerPoint in Panopto. She opens the PowerPoint in slideshow mode and places it to the right of her screen, so it's active. Eduarda then tests that the foot clicker is working and will allow her to advance her slides, keeping her hands free to focus on her performance. Once this is all set, she's ready to begin recording the main part of her lecture. Eduarda knows that if she makes a mistake, she can just go back and repeat the slide and record it again. During her presentation, Eduarda uses the foot clicker to bring up the animated bullet points on each slide, and uses the slideshow itself as her script, much like she would in a normal class lecture. Once she's done with her last slide, Eduarda turns off the PowerPoint and records a full-screen video goodbye to wrap up the class.
All right, thank you very much for joining us today. We hope you liked it, and we look very much forward to see your engagement in our groups in the discussion page.
Once she's done recording, Eduarda clicks Done and opens the video in the Panopto editor. Here she positions the cut icon to highlight the parts that she wants to remove, such as the dead time between the title card and the beginning of her video and slide presentation. She can also cut out bad takes, and she can preview it in the viewer to see how it works before she applies the edits. When she's done, she clicks Apply, and then inserts the video into the Canvas page. After a few minutes of rendering time, the final video appears in the class website, ready for the students to watch.
Welcome to week 3 of Public Policy Lab. This week, we're going to learn about the structure of public-private partnerships and learn from international examples. So let's get started. So you're probably asking yourself, why partner with another organization?